Imagine buying the car you always wanted. Clean title, low mileage, great price. Only to find out months later that you've walked straight into a mechanical disaster. Before you even reach 100,000 miles, the transmission begins slipping. The electronics glitch at random. The engine starts burning oil. And every visit to the repair shop costs more than the last. This happens far more often in the US than most people realize. Some models look reliable on the outside, but hide design flaws that only appear once real mileage accumulates. And when those flaws show up, they don't just ruin your weekend, they drain your savings. In today's video, we're exposing the 10 cars most likely to break before 100,000 miles, based on real owner reports, NHTSA complaints, reliability studies, and long-term maintenance data. 10. Jeep Cherokee, 2014 to 2020. The Jeep Cherokee is one of those SUVs that looks rugged, capable, and stylish enough to convince thousands of American families to bring it home. But once the miles start adding up, the reality hits hard. The biggest issue is the infamous 9-speed ZF automatic transmission, a gearbox known for harsh shifting, delayed responses, sudden jolts, and complete failures well before 100,000 miles. Many owners report paying thousands of dollars to fix a system that was flawed from the start. But the problems don't end there. The Cherokee is packed with electronics, and that means Uconnect freezes, backup camera failures, sensor malfunctions, and random warning lights that appear and disappear without explanation. Add to that the active drive 4x4 system, which has a long history of overheating and shutting down when you need it most. In short, the Cherokee promises adventure, but often delivers frustration, and a repair bill that can wreck your budget way before you hit the 100,000-mile mark. 9. Ford Focus, 2012 to 2018. If there's one modern car that has earned a notorious reputation across the US, it's the Ford Focus equipped with the PowerShift DPS-6 transmission. On paper, it was designed to combine the efficiency of a manual with the convenience of an automatic. In reality, it became one of the most complained about drivetrains in American automotive history. Owners experience shuddering, slipping, jerky acceleration, delayed engagement, and complete clutch failures, often before reaching 60,000 miles. The TCM, Transmission Control Module, is another disaster, frequently malfunctioning and leaving drivers with a car that refuses to move. Beyond the transmission nightmare, the Focus also suffers from poor resale value, electrical problems, overheating issues in some models, and interior components that wear out quickly. It's a car that lured buyers with low prices, but ended up costing many of them more in repairs than the vehicle itself was worth. If you want peace of mind, the Focus is one to avoid. 8. Volkswagen Jetta 1.8 TSI, 2011 to 2016. The Volkswagen Jetta, with the 1.8 TSI engine, offers great driving dynamics, solid handling, and a refined feel. But beneath that German engineering lies a set of recurring problems that show up long before 100K miles. The most infamous is excessive oil consumption. Many owners report adding a quart every 1,000 miles, sometimes even more, and Volkswagen's "it's normal" explanation only adds to the frustration. The turbocharger is another weak point. Premature turbo failures, wastegate issues, and boost leaks turn a once fun sedan into an expensive repair project. Cooling components like water pumps and thermostat housings are also known to crack early, causing leaks and overheating. Electronic gremlins are common too: malfunctioning sensors, inconsistent throttle response, and occasional EPC warnings. Combine all that with repair costs typical of German brands, and the Jetta becomes an unexpectedly high-maintenance car once it ages. Under 100K miles, this car can feel significantly older than it really is. 7. Chevy Equinox, 2010 to 2017. The Chevy Equinox is one of America's best-selling compact SUVs, but the earlier generations hide a problem so serious that many engines don't survive past 100,000 miles. The 2.4-liter Ecotec. This engine is known for extreme oil consumption, often burning through a full quart every few hundred miles. Left unchecked, This leads to timing chain wear, power loss, and ultimately complete engine failure. Owners also complain about stretched timing chains, worn piston rings, and carbon buildup, all expensive problems that appear far earlier than they should. The air conditioning system is another weak point, with compressors and condensers failing prematurely. Interior quality doesn't help either. Panels loosen, seats degrade quickly, and rattles develop long before the odometer reaches 6 digits. For a family SUV meant to be dependable, the Equinox often ends up aging faster than expected, turning what should be a practical, budget-friendly vehicle into a long-term financial headache. 6. Nissan Altima, 2013 to 2019. The Nissan Altima sells in massive numbers across the US, but the generation equipped with the Jatco CVT transmission is a well-documented source of early failures. These CVTs tend to overheat, slip, shudder, lose power, and eventually stop working entirely, often before hitting 100,000 miles. Replacement costs can easily exceed $4,000, making it one of the most financially painful problems on this list. Beyond the transmission disaster, these Altimas suffer from fuel pump issues, faulty ABS sensors, erratic throttle response, and premature wheel bearing failures. Many owners also report vibration while idling, caused by engine mounts that break down early. While the Altima may appear to be a reliable, fuel-efficient sedan, its long-term dependability is seriously undermined by the CVT, a component so problematic that entire online communities are dedicated to complaining about it. If you want a mid-sized sedan that lasts, skipping this generation of the Altima is a smart move. 5. Dodge Journey, 2009 to 2020. The Dodge Journey may look like an affordable family SUV, but once the odometer climbs, it becomes clear why it ranks among the least reliable vehicles sold in the US. One of its biggest weaknesses is the outdated 4-speed automatic transmission, which struggles with shifting delays, slipping, and early internal wear. Many owners report complete failure before reaching 100,000 miles. Electrical issues are equally common. Faulty airbag sensors, malfunctioning infotainment systems, random warning lights, and premature battery drain. The suspension is another trouble spot, especially the front control arms and bushings, which wear out quickly and create constant knocking sounds. The interior feels budget-friendly in the worst way. Panels loosen, trim pieces crack, and the cabin develops rattles over time. Combined with poor fuel economy and consistently low reliability scores, the Journey becomes a financial trap disguised as a family car. Cheap to buy, expensive to keep running. That's the real story. Number 4. Jeep Renegade. The Jeep Renegade is a small SUV with big personality, but beneath its adventurous look lies a long list of reliability concerns that often appear before 100,000 miles. The most notorious issue is the 2.4-liter Tiger Shark engine, known for excessive oil consumption that leads to misfires, loss of power, and eventual engine damage. The electronics are equally troublesome. Owners frequently report check engine lights that won't go away, faulty oxygen sensors, malfunctioning traction control modules, and repeated issues with the 9-speed transmission also used in the Cherokee. Interior durability is another weak point. Door seals wear out early, dash materials fade quickly in the sun, and small components break with regular use. While the Renegade promises off-road attitude in a compact package, many drivers discover that the maintenance headaches outweigh the fun. For those looking for long-term reliability, this little Jeep often disappoints. Before we reach the top 3, here are 3 models that almost made the main list. BMW X5, 2011 to 2015. Oil leaks, air suspension failures, and sky-high repair costs. Ford Fiesta, 2011 to 2018, shares the same problematic power shift transmission as the Focus. Ram 1500 EcoDiesel, 2014 to 2016. EGR failures, clogged DPF systems, and expensive emissions-related repairs. All three can break early and cost a fortune to maintain. GMC Terrain, 2010 to 2017. The GMC Terrain shares many components with the Chevy Equinox, and unfortunately, that includes the notorious 2.4-liter Ecotec engine. Just like in the Equinox, this engine suffers from severe oil consumption that leads to timing chain wear, rough idle, engine knocking, and eventual failure long before 100,000 miles. Air conditioning failures are frequent as well, with compressors and condensers failing prematurely. Many owners report that the Terrain starts to feel tired way too early due to rattles, loose interior trim, and suspension components that wear out quickly. Electronics don't perform much better. Touchscreen freezes, backup camera glitches, and recurring sensor failures are common issues reported to the NHTSA. While the Terrain looks upscale on the outside, its long-term reliability record tells a different story. For families looking for a durable SUV, this is one model you'll want to cross off your list. 2. Chrysler 200, 2015 to 2017. The Chrysler 200 is a stylish mid-size sedan, but behind the sleek design lies one of the most criticized reliability records of the decade. The biggest flaw is the 9-speed ZF transmission, which suffers from hesitation, abrupt shifting, clunky gear changes, and early internal failures. Many units don't survive past 80,000 to 90,000 miles. Steering components also cause frequent trouble, with drivers reporting stiff steering, electronic malfunctions, and complete EPS failures. The car's electrical system is another recurring headache. Issues with the digital gauge cluster, malfunctioning climate control units, and random warning messages appear far earlier than expected. To make matters worse, the 200 depreciates quickly, making expensive repairs even harder to justify. Although the car looks great on the lot, its long-term dependability makes it a risky purchase for anyone hoping to reach 100,000 miles without major repair bills. 1. Chevy Cruze, 2011 to 2019. At the top of our list is a car that sold incredibly well in the US, but also generated an enormous number of complaints: the Chevy Cruze. Its biggest problem is the tendency for head gasket failures long before 100,000 miles, often due to overheating caused by weak coolant systems. Water pump leaks, thermostat failures, and cracked coolant housings are extremely common, and once overheating begins, engine damage can escalate quickly. The Cruze also struggles with electrical issues, such as failing ignition coils, unstable sensors, and intermittent power loss. The automatic transmission adds to the frustration, with reports of rough shifting, slipping, and early internal wear. Interior components don't age gracefully either, with peeling materials and rattles developing earlier than expected. Despite its popularity, the Cruze is a model that proves inexpensive cars can become very expensive when reliability is ignored. Many owners discover this the hard way, long before they reach the 100,000-mile mark. Reaching 100,000 miles should be a normal milestone for any car in the United States, not the beginning of a financial nightmare. While proper maintenance always helps, the models on this list have long documented issues that go far beyond simple wear and tear. If you want a vehicle that lasts, choosing wisely from the start is the best way to protect your models, wallet, your time, and your peace of mind. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone thinking about buying a used car. And comment below, which model should we analyze next? Your feedback helps us bring even deeper and more useful videos to you.